everybody is not ready for freedom, and some people just are good to be house Negroes and part of the plantation, and they love being on a plantation. And there's some of us, well, a lot of us that are tired of it and can't and need freedom. And so it's unfortunate, but some people have to be left behind.
The Tallboy Experience. My name is Corey Tallboy Sanders, and we are here on the red carpet for the movie premiere, Harriet. It's an impactful movie, and you know what? I got some of the Atlanta people who came out to see the premiere to tell you all about it and why you should go see this movie. It's called Harriet. Be free or die.
And if you want the exclusive, you want the tall boy, because he's going to bring you
We're
the
on
exclusive.
the red carpet for the Atlanta premiere of Harriet. Can you tell us what were your thoughts when you first heard that this movie was coming to theaters?
I was very excited because of the fact that her history of courage and liberating us at a time where there was a period where there was no hope at all. But she had the courage and the tenacity and determination to do whatever it took to put her life on the line to liberate us. And I think this movie, I feel that it's going to inspire us to realize that we should learn to live a life that will outlive us.
I absolutely have seen the trailer. It's going to be amazing. I love the story, absolutely. I'm waiting to see what the director and the writer, what take they took and what angle they take. Her story is such an amazing story, so looking forward to it.
I was like, wow, they gonna really do that? They gonna produce that film? So me being a filmmaker, I went and did my homework, and I looked at who were the directors, the producers, and who was distributing the film. So I don't know if you had a chance to check it out, but the producers behind it is an Asian company, a company out of China, and the distribution company is a subsidiary of Universal Distributions. So I was pretty impressed, to see that the Asian persuasion had stepped up and decided to produce a film such as Harriet.
At first, I was definitely hoping that the actress that played Harriet would bring that gritty, non-coiffed truth to the role. And from what I've seen, we are blessed to have this actress playing this role because, she brought to it the passion and she left behind the glam. And that's what we needed to happen because it was not a glamorous road that Harriet was on. She was a warrior. She was a fierce, determined soul, and coiffing and looking how she looked was, like the last thing on her mind. So I'm glad we got that from this actress.
You guys are the sponsors of this film for the Atlanta market. Can you tell us why it was so important for you guys to sponsor a movie of this magnitude?
I've always been passionate about film, about entertainment, and to see a story like Harriet come to the big screen from Hollywood, being told is so exciting for me. One, as a black woman, two, as a mom, being able to see stories like this for my little girl to be able to see. And so I'm excited to share this with the community so that we can come out and support it in a big way.
It's a history. Thank you, Casey, for doing this, and Deborah Martin Chase and everybody else who did it. I think it's really a history that never should be forgotten. It's our Holocaust, and I think it's something that should be celebrated. The heroes like Harriet should be celebrated forever, and our children should know about this. This is a history that should not be forgotten. There are many sacrifices made so we can be here today, and I just think we should never forget our history, ever.
Well, I thought Harriet was an incredible movie. Shows a powerful segment of our history that has been untold. Only time we hear her name is during Black History Month. So to have a opus to come out, and so our kids and us can really know the history of how she got her name, how she became a slave and how she became free is definitely monumental. And you think about other cultures, they have history and they know about the history and they're brought up about it, but we don't have that. And this is a very intricate part of our history, and so I think it's great. I can't wait for the world to see it.
When we were kids, we all read the history books, we watched the movies. In that journey of you, can you tell us one of the key takeaways that you may have taken from her to where you are today?
What I realized, and the biggest takeaway for me, is that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the willingness to act in spite of the fear. She had fear, but she didn't allow that to stop her.
When you think about Harriet, she was the ultimate person that was, no person left behind. And so even though she had got her freedom, and she continuously went back over and over and over and over again to give back, to help other people. And so we take those same lessons with One Stop Taxes, why we created this franchise model. So we could be able to just mirror our success and show other people exactly how they can get out of financial bondage, so to speak, the same way Harriet helped us get out of actual bondage all those years ago.
Wow. I think that from Harriet Tubman, the lesson that I have learned is that everybody's not going to go with you. Some people you have to leave behind because they don't even know they're slaves. And you have to go alone sometimes into the wilderness and just trust God that He will meet you there.
I would have to say there's no stopping. You got to keep going. Follow your gut. You know right from wrong, and follow your gut. If it feels right, do it. There's no stopping. I mean, we can do anything we put our minds to.
Man, just persevere. Your passion, your emotion can encourage you or promote you to do some amazing things. And I mean, for her to take as many trips as she did underground, and the sacrifices she made, the things that she went through, was like amazing.
The movie was phenomenal. I've never been left speechless before. All the actors, the cinematography, everything. I have a newfound respect for Harriet Tubman and what she did for us. And she was such a prolific figure in our African American history. The movie went deep, and it allowed me to take away a lot more strength and encouragement as a Black woman. I just thought it was amazing.
Oh my God, very, very, beyond words. It did reinvigorate me to do, definitely go for my passion. This lady she was walking in faith, not by sight. She did not listen to the word no. And I totally agree with that wholeheartedly. And as, of course, the people afterwards were saying, after the dialogue, saying, hey, what do you take away from this movie? I take away that it's not too late. I feel like I kind of gave up on my dream, but not anymore.
I would say that it is definitely worth the watch. I think that any opportunity for us to connect more with our history and hear it from a different angle other than what has been taught to us in school and taught to us by our parents and passed down. I think that becoming a historian of our culture and our history is very important, and I think that this movie would be a good starting point for anyone trying to gain that new knowledge.
It's an excellent movie. Please, everyone, go out and watch this movie. The same hype that Black Panther had. This movie is everything. I think that it's not just a Black movie. It's every race, every nationality. Everybody needs to come out and watch this movie. It's phenomenal. I can't say enough about it.
OST Harriet premiere. Be free or die.
Did you like the video? That's right. Did you like it? Hit that like button.
Think big,
subscribe,
think tall,
and share it.
Tall boy.
Yeah.
Tall boy. The Tall Boy Experience.